Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little haul for you guys of a little bit of makeup, a little bit of skincare, some things that are new, some things that are repurchases. So I'm going to jump straight in. Now I'm sure a lot of you would have seen by now my video review and lip swatches video of the brand new Maybelline Superstay vinyl inks, and I bought 8 of them that were available in the UK at the time. But altogether there are 10 in their entire collection. So I managed to find the other 2. I love them, you guys. 10 out of 10. I'm wearing one of them right now. The shade that I'm wearing at the moment is called Cica. But I got the other 2. So this one is called Capricious, number 45. And this one is called Red Hot. So this is like a very bright coral pink shade. It's very in your face. And then we've got this Red Hot shade here, which is like a slightly orangey red, but it's still an absolutely stunning colour. I absolutely love them. I love the way that they wear on the lips. They last all day. They stay relatively glossy. They're quite transfer proof as well, and they last upwards of about 12 hours on me in particular. So I'm so happy that I was able to pick these up. I think I got them from Amazon for about the same price. By now, again, you would have seen my review video of the Huda Beauty Colour Block Obsessions eyeshadow palette. She released 2 for the spring and summer. I'm actually wearing them both on my eyes today. I personally love them. I think they're really nice, but then again, I'm a bright, colourful kind of person. So it's not that much of a surprise that somebody like me would love these. I think the quality is excellent. I gave these palettes a 10 out of 10. Some people apparently have found them patchy. I haven't found them patchy. I'm using all the blue eyeshadows on my eyes today. There's no patchiness going on. And I'm using a little bit of the orange and purple one. Personally, I'm a big fan of these. They're very bright and summery. Great for the upcoming spring-summer season. My Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, which is one of my favourite setting powders, is about to run out. And I was like, shall I buy another one, or shall I just try something different for once? No other reason other than I had vouchers and I only had to pay like £10 for it. This is the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and my one is in the shade Honey. This to me performs pretty much exactly the same as the Huda Beauty one. Great quality, finely milled, and the fact that it's a honey shade means that it works perfectly well for more deeper skin tones. So if you've got my kind of skin tone, you should definitely get away with using this rather than the original one, which I always found quite ashy against my skin tone. There's a deeper shade than this as well, but yeah, I'm really happy with this. A repurchase, no surprise, the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner, which I use every single day, all day, and have done for like years now, I would probably say. Actually, maybe I should try something new. This is what it looks like. It's a felt tip pen. I'm not going to open it up and expose it to air yet because I'm still using the one that I've got on my eyes. It's a felt tip nibbed pen, so it works really nicely at saturating the nib, and one swipe is enough to pretty much give me a nice thick black line. It doesn't crack or flake throughout the day, and it lasts up until I remove it. I think I got this on sale because Cult Beauty were doing some sort of sale, and then I got this as well. So this is another repurchase. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and my shade is in Golden Beige. Looks really pale, but that's the colour that I use, and that's the one that I'm using under my eyes. I use this to cover my under eye dark circles, to also highlight that area as well. My one was just about to finish. This appeared to be some sort of shortage in the UK because when I tried to re-buy this, it was sold out everywhere. Then all of a sudden it just reappeared again, so I was obviously really happy. But I absolutely love the quality of this. It's got full coverage. It doesn't crease on me as long as I set it. Lasts all day. Doesn't move, doesn't fade, doesn't accentuate any lines under my eyes, doesn't crease at all, and I absolutely love it. And obviously the fact that it's so big. So that's it for the makeup. Let's move on to the skincare. I've got a very strange variety of things. So let's start off with this one right here. This was sent to me by Good Molecules. This is their Discoloration Correcting Serum. Now I'm sure some of you are like, this isn't new. So what they did is they actually reformulated this, and I was a very big fan of the original one. I had no issues with it. For those of you that have got dark spots, hyperpigmentation, sun damage, if you're Asian in particular, South Asian, you get the hyperpigmentation around this area here, dark spots on your face, you'll absolutely love something like this. So it says it's formulated with cetyl transexamate mesylate to target discoloration and promote an even skin tone. So I'm really looking forward to using this. What they've said about this is the first of its kind anti-aging depigmentation active to help achieve a naturally even skin tone by delivering tranexamic acid into deeper layers of the skin. So one of the things that it does is obviously it helps with the hyperpigmentation and darkness that you've got on your skin at the moment, but then it also works to penetrate the layers of your skin to stop more being created, and that's why I think this is such an excellent product. Some more new skincare. This literally just recently released by Glow Recipe. This is the Strawberry Smooth BHA and AHA Salicylic Serum, and it's strawberry. That's what it is. Let's take it out and have a look. I do love the way that Glow Recipes, like their bottles and stuff look. This is made of glass and it's all lumpy and bumpy like how a strawberry looks. Glow Recipe ain't cheap, by the way, but I did want to try this out. I've got their vitamin C one and I actually think it's pretty good. But this is obviously an AHA BHA, so it contains acids, so it will be fairly strong for the skin depending on what your skin type is like. So what it says is reveal smoother, even skin texture with this gently clarifying non-sticky salicylic acid serum. The pillowy water gel formula clears blemish prone skin throughout exfoliation and quickly absorbs without leaving it feeling overly tight and dry. Obviously I've not tried it yet, so I can't say yes or no. It says it contains something called 10% clarity acid complex, 2% BHA and 1% AHA blend, so it has salicylic acid as well as mandelic acid in it to decongest the skin and get rid of blemishes, and to also exfoliate the dead skin cells off your skin, as well as smoothing out any bumps and fine lines and kind of texture. It also contains 3.5% strawberry, and it says strawberry water, leaf extract and enzymes help to reduce excess oil, hydrate and gently resurface skin. Then it also contains 3% azelaic acid liposome. Synergistically works with salicylic acid to soothe, sensitize blemish prone skin and brighten the complexion, and as well as those acids it also contains 0.5% succinic acid, which hydrates, soothes and decongests. So this has actually got quite a lot of different types of acids in it, so I'm really looking forward to trying this and see how it works for my combination acne prone sensitized skin. Now the new release by Glow Recipe, and this burned me to buy this. I might just do a review of it on its own because it cost £31. Like, for a sunscreen, you guys know obviously I get sent a lot of Korean skincare. I own about 30-40 sunscreens from Korea and Japan. This is the most expensive. The majority of the ones I use cost £15 and under, and a lot of the time £10 and under. I managed to get £10 off of this, and even then spending £21 I was like, yikes. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen, and it is SPF 50. It's a standard 30ml, which is normal for most sunscreens. It looks like this. It comes in this pale pink tube. It's got a very fake scent of watermelon. I've used it a couple of times. I'm not convinced. I've got better sunscreens out there. That's why I'm thinking about doing a review, because I know that Glow Recipe is a very popular brand and a lot of people will be like, £31, do I really need to spend £31 on a sunscreen when there are better ones out there? This, you guys, I cannot rave about enough. Out of all of the products I'm going to share with you guys, this is my favourite, and I just realised it's probably because I haven't actually used the other ones. This is the Neogen Cica Repair Snail Cream. Now you will recognize the packaging because I've shared their essence before with you guys that I said help to repair burns, because I gave myself a burn over my tattoo when I used the IPL machine, and I was worried that the tattoo was gonna, like, the ink was gonna come off, but I used the essence over it and it completely repaired it and it made it completely flat. And I was really looking forward to trying the snail cream version. This, you guys, is absolutely amazing. Something I will definitely repurchase again and again and again. You use such a tiny little amount. I've been using this for about a month. I've just decided to kind of throw it into this video. It makes my skin feel like a velvet. It's like rubbing slimy velvet satin over your face, if that makes sense. Obviously Snail Mucin is very slimy feeling and it's got that kind of sticky feel to it. If you compare it to something like the CosRX one, I find the Neogen ones are a lot less stringy in texture and they absorb a lot faster. I use this at night time because it repairs my skin, and I also feel that because of the way that the sliminess of it is, it's kind of better used at night. Obviously it's completely up to you. A tiny bit I can use and it covers half of my face and neck. That's how slimy this is, but I cannot rave about this enough. In the morning my skin feels soft, it feels glowy. Any dry skin that I've got is completely gone. Any redness that I had from the night before, because throughout the day my skin can get sensitized because I do have sensitive skin, the redness is completely gone. It says that it is a soothing cream formulated with 88% snail filter extract. So 88% is quite a lot. Like I said, you guys, all of you need to try this. You know, it's not often I push things at you, but this is something that I would definitely say every single one of you will love. It will change up your skincare game so much. I wake up in the morning every day, I'm like, oh my god, my skin's so soft. It's so soft. I love this. I recently did a little haul through Olive Young. Olive Young is the #1 store in Korea that sells skincare and makeup, but the majority of people tend to go there for their skincare needs. And their shipping and all that sort of stuff is actually really good. They've always got really good offers on. And I was interested in this new product by the brand called Numbuzin, which I have used in the past. This is called the #1 Blackhead Soak Off Cleaner. So what you're supposed to do is, I haven't even opened it yet, hold on. So this is what it looks like. Nothing amazing, nothing fancy. But the thing with these Blackhead Soak Off products that I have used in the past is that they are excellent for softening the skin to the point where all you have to do is push at your nose or your congested areas and all black and white heads literally pop out of the skin. What I generally tend to do with these kind of products is I will soak a flat cotton pad, leave it on my nose for about 20 minutes. My nose is saturated with it and it's become really, really soft. Then I will take a blackhead tool and I will just push against my nose and they literally just start to pop out. I love products like this. They're amazing. So what it just says on here is it is a blackhead and sebum cleaner that makes a nose clean and smooth by soaking into the embedded blackheads and sebum. So I'll be interested to see how this one works out. Another product that I got from Olive Young was this ISOI Blemish Care Serum. This is apparently a very, very popular product in Korea as well as other Western countries. So I wanted to see what the big deal is because it ain't cheap. And that's the reason why I got this in like a set. So let's open it up. So inside comes a little bottle, it's in a glass bottle, Blemish Care Up Serum. This says Rosa Damascena Flower Water. And then you come with this, and then you get this tiny little Blemish Care Eye Concentrate. So just a tiny little eye cream. There's absolutely no English on it, so I'm sorry, I can't tell you what's in it, what's not in it. All I know is that I got sucked into the hype and I wanted to know whether or not it was any good. So watch this space or follow me on Instagram, that sort of thing. If you see me share it on there, you'll know it's good. Then another product I got was from the brand called Round Lab. Round Lab is a very, very popular brand and I got this little set. Let me just open it up for you guys. And in particular, their birch juice range is very, very popular with skincare YouTubers and in Korea in general. So this is the moisturizing serum and then this is the cream to go with it. So again, I'll be looking forward to seeing how this is, how it works, why it's so good, what's the hype behind it, etc. You guys know I absolutely love my skincare. So that's why I had to get the best kind of products, obviously. So that's it for my beauty and skincare haul. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel and I'll see you all soon. Bye.